This is ShadowQuant Market Brief, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Thursday, June 18, 2026, and this is the New York pre-market. Now, let's get into it. The S&P 500 is down 1.25% pre-market, with the VIX climbing to 16.41 as traders brace for the BOJ and SNB rate decisions. Let's break down the numbers.
The S&P 500 is trading at 740.96, down 1.25% on the session. The Nasdaq 100 is at 722.51, off 1.1%, while the Dow Jones is down 0.99% at 516.3. The biggest gainers are ENA, up 11,269,900% on a mysterious spike. Bain surging 99,900% and Augur rising 9,900%. Biggest losers are TGIF, down 99.99%, CSDR falling 99.95%, and TCO slipping 99.87%. The energy sector is the biggest loser, down 1.25%, while the utilities and consumer discretionary sectors are also under pressure. The technology sector is down 0.34%, and the financials are off 0.55%.
Now, let's look at the corporate news.
Core Scientific missed expectations in Q4, with shares falling on disappointing results. No major earnings reports today, but several 8K filings are active, including from 8X, Hadron Energy, SKLZ, NU, and TTMI. Dividends are in focus, with GLQ, Goop, Artcal, Bcore, and XDTE all announcing payouts today.
Let's check the macroeconomic data. The Fed funds rate remains at 3.63%, with the 2-year Treasury at 4.5% and the 10-year at 4.43%. The yield curve is flat, at plus 0.29 basis points, signaling caution. Inflation remains elevated, with CPI at 4.17% year-over-year and core PCE at 3.29% year-over-year. The U.S. added 172,000 jobs in May, with unemployment at 4.3%. The dollar is slightly weaker, with the trade-weighted index at 119.51. Today's key events include the BOJ and SNB rate decisions, which are expected to drive volatility. Now, let's check the risk environment.
Risk desk is quiet today. No elevated signals.
Let's look ahead.
Watch dollar-yen ahead of the BOJ decision, with the pair near key resistance. Euro-dollar is also under pressure as the Fed's tightening bias persists. The S&P 500 is testing support, and Bitcoin faces a critical $61,775 level. Tomorrow, the Bank of England meets, and the US jobs data is in focus. The single most important thing to watch: the BOJ's decision on rates and policy direction.
If you're finding value in this analysis, support the project at patreon.com/ShadowQuant. Patrons get early access to every episode, weekly AI analyst scorecards, and daily intelligence briefs. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, hit that follow button and leave a rating. It helps more traders discover the show. We appreciate you. This is an AI-generated market briefing by ShadowQuant. All information is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Market Brief. Stay tuned for the New York session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.